Now back to our top story, the violence and lawlessness spreading across London and beyond. The first troubles started on Saturday in Tottenham in North London. It's an area notorious for the Broadwater farm riots back in 1985. So can the people there explain why we're seeing disorder on such a large scale? Geraint Vincent went to the estate to hear the community view.
Come over and see me, man. Yeah, all right.
People in Tottenham have been coming to see Classford Sterling for nearly 30 years. He describes himself as a community worker, somebody who spent his life trying to make sure his area is a safe one. Walking up the high road towards the police tape, he sees some of that work undone.
It's the local people, the Tottenham people, who have to pick up the aftermath. You know, it's their lives that's turned upside down now. You know, and was this what the frustration was about? You know, and the tension? No, it wasn't. These are opportunists coming in and wrecking the place.
Classford runs a football team for boys on the nearby Broadwater farm estate. He competes for their time with a gang culture, which can make for an intimidating atmosphere if you're walking around with a TV camera.
Am I going to say that everybody's an angel? No. No. But people will look and be suspicious of who you are, this, that and the other, because this is the world that they live in.
And what are the problems that you're facing here? Nobody's got employment?
Unemployment is mad over here.
Broadwater Farm occupies a terrifying place in the history of police-community relations. Following a police raid here in 1985, rioting broke out on the estate and it resulted in the murder of PC Keith Blakelock.
I didn't think I would see another Broadwater Farm situation in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Not as bad as what happened on Saturday. I didn't think I'd ever see that again. Am I surprised? I don't think I'm surprised, because you know, I do know there's been a little bit of needle and tension between the police and especially the young people as regards to around this stop and search thing.
As people sift through the damage done by the rioting, they'll find different reasons for it. But the relationship between the community and the people who police it is an old problem for a new generation. Geraint Vincent, ITV News, Tottenham.
Tomorrow's front pages are dominated by the riots. The Telegraph describes it as the rule of the mob. It says London is in lockdown after a third night of rioting. The Guardian calls it the battle for London and says officers were given special powers to stop and search in some boroughs to try to stop the violence. The Independent has the headline Mob Rule and says police and politicians are powerless to act.